Welcome, folks. So I'm here to, as I promised, to come and help those of you who need help to on the detox. I hope you guys are doing very well with your detox. The watermelon is day 2 of the watermelon only cleanse. As you can see, the power of the watermelon is absolutely astounding when you think about it. Okay? What it can do for you, it's amazing. It not only detoxifies you, it cleans you up, it cleans your bowels. Okay, hydrates you. If you have any urinary tract issues, if you have any urine issues, it's fantastic for that. You know, in herbalism, we use the rind. Okay, we use the actual flesh between the rind and the actual red flesh. They all have healing properties. So it's amazing. Like if you dry the actual rind, you can use it for mouth ulcers. Okay, the seeds are diuretic, fantastic for the kidneys as well. Okay, so it's ample benefits in the watermelon. Okay, the whole thing is great to use seeded if you can get it, but if you can't get seeded, like myself, I can't get seeded right now. I use seedless. Okay, I know there's a big controversy out there for people using seedless, but I don't see it that way because my experience from helping other people, the seedless fruits do help. Okay, they're not the best way for you, but they do help. Thank you so much. Hello, Tori. So, you have any questions? I'm here to answer it. I'll give it a few minutes for people to come in and do my best to help you individually. But if you have any questions specific to the cleanse or even on healing or detoxing, feel free and ask. Nothing is silly, provided it's in line with the cleanse. So I hope you guys are doing well. You know, the other day I just literally cut a watermelon. I stuck a spoon in there and started eating it, and it was amazing how simple it can be when you're on this kind of a diet pathway or cleanse. So absolutely amazing. I think it's extraordinary how people are benefiting from this already. Okay, when you have a urinary tract issue, when you have a kidney issue, you can always use the watermelon only cleanse to accelerate your gains. Okay, so it seems that maybe people in society, so people are busy and are not present on the group. So I'll probably leave very soon, but it doesn't matter. I made my promise. I came on here to help. So if for any reason you don't see this and it's not live, feel free and ask questions below. I will attend to them. Okay, the group is getting bigger. My other group, the Raw Merby group, is huge, and unfortunately I can't seem to be able to get to everybody's questions, even when you tag me. So I hope, it's a problem, but at the same time I do my best to resolve it. Okay. Kerry says, what causes me to feel nauseous, have brain fog, feel faint? Kerry, is it with the diet or in general? Okay, please clarify. Because if it's the diet, watermelon, as I mentioned before, is very aggressive fruit. Okay, the red color should tell you alone how strong it is. It's aggressive. It's very sweet, so it's deceiving. But when you go on a watermelon only cleanse, when your lymphatic system is congested, when it's not moving properly, the watermelon is going to try and move it, and this movement it can cause detox symptoms. Okay. It's not bad, but I always say to you that if you have these symptoms and you cannot deal with it, then it's always a good idea to either slow it down or break the cleanse, okay? Because I come from a place where I believe in moderation. I don't believe in excessiveness. If you had a issue to resolve, a health issue to resolve, and you really need to do a cleanse, then I would say, work through the detox symptoms. But I'm not here to force people to go beyond their limits. You have to know your limits. You have to know how to address it. But if you have brain fog, it's usually parasites. Okay, and lymphatic condition in the back of the head. That's what it is. So which means you have to clean your gut, you have to clean your sinuses. You can use herbs for the guts, use herbs for the blood flow to the head, region like circulatory 1 and neurological 1 tincture. Okay, they will help you. And clean the gut. There's a lot to the gut and sinuses. Do ear candling, a neti pot with essential oils to clean the nasal path. Eye washes, anything you can do to help move the acid out of you. Okay, then you don't have that issue arising. Because brain fog, definitely parasites as well. Use antimicrobial tincture, maybe parasite C. And when you feel nausea could be blood sugar issues, but also could be more likely a detox symptom in this case if you are on the cleanse. Okay, feel faint. If you feel faint, weakness, adrenals. So you gotta address your adrenals as well. So there you go. I would be on adrenal. We have on our website something called Adrenal Restorative. It's one of my favorites for adrenals because it contains 4 different herbs, perfect for addressing adrenals. And if you stay on it long enough, it can help you restore your adrenals. Eating watermelon the first day, amazing, isn't it? How do you feel, Carrie? I know I feel amazed when I have watermelon. It's like, it's hard to feel like you're going on a watermelon only cleanse is difficult, but once you have actually accomplished it and you're in it, you realize how strong and how better off you feel when you're eating the starches and the proteins. Although we crave the starches and proteins, these often is parasites. So always, no matter who you are, always deworm yourself, okay, for at least 2-3 months. You want to use antimicrobial, you want to use a parasite C tincture and the parasite W for worms. Okay. Do you recommend foot baths for detox during the cleanse? Yeah, you can use it. Those are therapeutics, meaning that a foot bath is not going to help you heal yourself. It doesn't move your lymphatic system. It doesn't help your kidneys to open up the channels. It doesn't address the 4 elimination channels. But it's therapeutic and it helps you, right? Acupuncture, massage, deep breathing. All these they accumulate and they help you get there faster. So yes, you can use them. My left eye is turning red. I'm on day 2. Is that normal? I can't say it is. I've never heard of a red eye from a watermelon cleanse. But I mean, the cleansing process is different for everybody. So I cannot say it's not a part of the detox symptom. Make sure you didn't put any dirt in your eye, or maybe you hit it by mistake or something. Because the eyes are not usually a detox spot for detox symptoms. But it can happen. Sometimes you see mucus discharge. So it's possible. If you have any of our eye washes, use it. Okay, a few drops of the eye tincture in the eye cup, wash it, and it cleans the mucus and it sends blood flow to the area as well. I'm type 2 and my vision is blurry. I'm on day 4. So how are your blood sugar? Are you watching it? If you're on medication, watch it carefully, okay? Because I told you, when you go on have some fruit diet, your blood sugar will drop. It drops suddenly too, so you have to pay attention. Okay, type 2, vision blurry. Yeah, if you find it's too hard for you, please stop it. Don't force yourself. Okay, this is not about forcing yourself. But understand this: if you're having issues with a fruit diet, then you're gonna have issues with a starchy diet, because there's more sugar in there and there's complex carbohydrates and it requires insulin. So there is a bumpy period when you transition to a fruit diet. You're gonna have a sugar surge, and then it's gonna drop. But it's always a overload and then a drop, and this drop is where the problem can arise. So just pay attention and watch your sugar numbers, and if you need to stop it, then please do stop it. Don't force yourself, okay? Yeah, you see, okay, so Christina says she has mucus discharge. Yes, then it's part of the detox symptom, absolutely. I've seen people where there's actual, like, thick mucus coming out. Excuse me, sorry. I've been talking a lot, so my throat is getting tired, I think. I should be on meds, but don't take any. No, you should always feel, okay, so when it comes to medication in general, I'm not a doctor, and doctors, when they give you medication, they give it for a reason, and you have to transition in and out of it. You cannot just get off it, because these things are highly addictive and they are suppressive. So you have to do your own education, see your doctor before you get off any meds. I'd never recommend that you get off meds even when you're detoxing, because the whole point of detoxification is to get yourself better, so you can go to your doctor and then he will tell you, hey, you don't need to be on this medication, and he or she takes you off, okay? So I always recommend you stay on your meds as you detox, never just drop it. See, okay, drink the tea is cold. Yes, but first brew it. So, Tori, you brew the tea first. The brewing process is important, meaning that you need to put hot water on it, the loose herbs, because it draws out the plant essence, and then you can cool it and then make it into an iced tea, or put some lemonade in there, whatever you choose. Then you can drink it cold. But the process of extraction has to be with hot water poured on it. You don't boil it; you pour hot water like a tea. Is it okay to mix tea with Fabulous 5? I don't know. Yes, absolutely. You can do that. Okay, that's a good point. What is the plan for after a detox cleanse? So, some of you may realize this, but I'm actually writing a book on the watermelon only cleanse, and I'm so happy with it so far. It's like these books I have here, but it's actually thicker, because when I was writing the watermelon only cleanse, I came up with so many part of my experiences, but also as a herbalist, I learned a lot about fruits and herbs, and watermelon it's a medicine. In Chinese medicine, watermelon is a medicine. So I wrote an entire section on it, on how to use watermelon to help you heal certain aspects of the body or certain conditions, okay? And so it's part of that book, and it's amazing, but I have a whole section on transition out. So when you're transitioning out of watermelon cleanse, it's good to not go from a watermelon only cleanse. 5 days is not bad. It's not that tough. But let's say you're doing a 7-day or 10-day watermelon only cleanse, and you want to go back to normal. It's always a good idea to, for 1 day at least, to go on different fruits, maybe a raw green drinks and a raw salad at night, and then move on to some cooked meals. I would never go on a watermelon only cleanse straight to a cooked meal, because you have cleansed the whole body. It's nice and empty. It's very clean. When you start putting poison back in there, poison meaning the starches and proteins, it's going to react. It's going to like, okay, I don't want this stuff in me. So it's nice to do it in a nice, gentle way. So you transition out the way you transition in. You go breakfast, fruits, dinner, lunch you have a salad or fruits, and dinner have a steamed veggies or a big salad, and a few days or a day at the minimum, and then you can add some cooked in there, some nice cooked, gentle cooked. Don't go and eat a big pasta meal or a big rice meal when it's a huge amount of starch and you're congesting the body, right? So I think this is how you transition out. And lifestyle-wise, I recommend an alkaline vegan diet, okay, which means primarily high fruit and raw veggies, but also some cooked veggies with alkaline. That's what I eat when I'm not detoxing. And of course, occasionally I'll have my cheat meals. Like, as many of you know, I like Indian food, I love Chinese food, I love all Asian food actually, and I'm vegan, so I have the vegan version. But I don't make it a habit, because these foods add up and catch up with you. Even with me, they catch up, okay? Especially as you get older, it gets tougher to keep your body in a good prime state. Do you have to use distilled water? No, you don't have to use distilled water. It's what I use personally. It's my preferred water, for the very simple fact that distilled water is the purest water you can drink. Think of rainwater in a way, okay? Except that it's always so good that the pharmaceuticals use it themselves. They don't use spring water, they don't use reverse osmosis, they don't use alkaline water, they use distilled water because it's the purest water you can find. And if you're concerned about any kind of leaching effect, it's not true. But you can put a lemon in there, you can put the teas in there to electrify the water, if that's your concern. Grace says, I cannot remember what you said about the sight tincture, and I'm supposed to wash my eyes with it. I tried it and it stung. Yes, it will sting you though. It's like putting cayenne pepper. I know it sounds silly, but if you put, not that you should do it, but if you put cayenne pepper in water and put in your eye, it stings you, yes. But it's also sending blood flow into the eye region, right? It's a nice gentle attraction of blood flow to the eye region, and you need a stinging property in there. The tincture doesn't have a cayenne pepper in there. It has herbs that push, like bilberries, eye bright herbs for the eyes. So there is going to be a sting. It's not a painful sting. It's a sting like I use it almost every day actually. So I know where it's coming from in that regard. Yeah, but there's going to be a slight sting to it, not like a peppery sting, but you have to stimulate the blood flow to the eye region and cleanse the mucus. What can I drink my bowel? When can I drink my bowel strength, and how many times? Bowel strength tincture. If you're constipated, I would use it 5 to 7 times until I got a bowel movement. If you don't have, if you have okay bowel movement, use it 3 to 4 times a day. One dropperful or half a teaspoon is fine. Okay. That's bowel strength tincture FYI by itself. One lady came to me, she'd been constipated for I think 10, 12 years, and they've given her all the laxatives and everything, and nothing's working. I put her on a diet and cleanse, and I told her to take the the bowel strength tincture 5 to 7 times a day. She came to me, and I think 4 days later, crying that she can't believe that how that solved her chronic constipation for years and years and years. So we address the whole body, fix the adrenals, etc. But it shows you how powerful the herbs are. It's how you use them, right? It's intelligence in how you use them. Okay, I think I covered everything so far. So if you have any questions, you feel free and ask, please. Also, Serenity says, I never took meds, but they want me on meds. Oh, I see. Okay, so you never took it, but like I said, I can't recommend that. I can't tell you not to take it, but as an individual, you have the right to make your own decisions. You have the right to educate yourself, and no one can force you. And I respect that in many ways, because like I see many people run and do things when they shouldn't do it, and they get trapped in the cycle of medication, etc. You have to educate yourself and know your own abilities, but at the same time, always take the advice of your doctor, even if you don't want to use it, but at least listen and address it, right? It's important you do that. Your numbers, so Serenity says her numbers are getting lower. Fantastic, keep it up. I'm telling you, you will see. If you knew what I see all the time in success stories, you understand. Everything is possible. Okay, so any more questions? Let's see if there's any more. One more question. Can I mix the side tincture and the Fab 5 with tea? Yes, because the side tincture, even though you can use it for the eyes, like a physically wash, you also ingest it. You see how powerful the herbs are. Not only external application, but internal application. And they know where to go. It's amazing how they have consciousness. The divine given consciousness. They know where to go to address it. So the same tincture you put in your mouth for eyes goes to the eye, but externally goes to the eye as well. So it's pretty cool. Yes, you can mix them. Okay, so I think I covered everyone's question. Like I said, I'm very proud of you guys. You're doing so well. If you have any questions, I'll give you a few minutes to address. If not, I'll say good night. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend so far. It was a lovely day here. But yeah, I want to make sure I cover everybody before I leave. Let me see. It's okay to drink the tea cold? Yes. Okay. Half mucus discharge. Okay. I think I covered everything. Enjoy the watermelon final. Okay, so there's no more questions. I would say I'll say good night. Oh, can you do enemas during the watermelon cleanse? You should. You should do enemas if you can. Okay. The reason why we do that is because when you do the cleanse, you are dislodging a lot of fecal matter, a lot of toxins. Sometimes your bowel movements are not strong enough, and that enema gives you that nice nudge or push and can help you eliminate that stagnant waste that's been dislodged. So it's recommended you do it. Some people don't like doing it, that's okay, but I'm just saying if you want to do it, it's good to do it. Make sure you fill the bag with enough water and do it several times, because you're not likely to hold for a few seconds, a minute at the most, I think, for most people. So yeah, be kind to yourself and definitely do it. You can put wheatgrass juice in there, you can put lemon juice in. Don't use coffee. Okay. Do you recommend the colonic? Once in a while. I wouldn't do colonics every week or something. I'd be like maybe once every 4 to 6 months. Okay. What kind of enema? Use lemon. Squeeze half a lemon, put in the water, distilled water. Okay. Or use lemon or wheatgrass. I prefer lemon. Okay. So I guess I covered everybody. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for. Like, if I missed you and I didn't get your question, feel free and post your question in this live, which I'll post again, repost. But this is day 2 officially of the cleanse. I know. Oh, I had a request. Sorry. If any of you are watching this, please make sure you share your experiences and your successes. Okay. I don't. And some people don't want to show their pictures. Okay, I get it. But share your successes. If day 1, day 2, you see stuff come out of you. If you feel some changes in you, which you should. Express it in the group. I want you to do. That's what this group is meant for. Successes, because success is when you express them, even that's small, they're going to influence other people. And when you influence someone else, it's blessings for you. Okay, because you are encouraging somebody to help themselves. Because some people, they won't start a cleanse because they want proof, or they want encouragement. And when they see you succeeding, it gives them that nudge to go ahead for that one extra day. So I'm reaching out to all of you watching this. If you watch this, please, if you have any kind of success story, don't feel shy. This group is meant to encourage each other. And post your success. Post how you feel, what's coming out of you. Any kind of success is tiny bit, even if one word is enough. So post it. I encourage you to do so. And we will support each other to heal and to help each other progress further, okay? So please. Yes, Christina, I'll be live. I'm going to try and come daily for the 5 days, okay? And answer your questions like I'm doing right now. So this is day 2, and I've been on for past 3 days. So granted, I will try my best to be on. And I broadcast my, the times. If you follow my Telegram, I broadcasted that. I tell people I'm coming on before I come on, except today, of course, for some reason. But yeah, okay. So thank you again. Appreciate you. I will catch you on later. Thank you again.